This video is an example of how you can take your fluorescent light and convert it into an LED fixture using the supplied wiring. Always have an electrician look over your work and make sure it is powered down and locked out. As we can begin, we've already assessed in the previous part of the video what the original wiring looks like. The next thing we do, being that the device is all powered down and not connected to any circuit whatsoever, so there's no power or no energy within it, we cut all the wires off of the ballast. We strip down the wires about an inch back, and we connect all these together because this is going to be the hot side. So the blue and the red connected to the tombstones is going to be the live side of the fixture. We're going to remove the ballast because that is no longer needed. It'll be recycled at an environmental plant. From here, we go to the opposite side, and the yellow wires here connected to the tombstones will be then connected to the neutral part of the circuitry. The way these bulbs work is you can have them wired up in two ways. You can have one side of the bulb being live and one side of the bulb being neutral, or you can have it as a pass-through where one side of the fixture, and it'll say on the bulb itself, will be the live side, and then the other side of the fixture will be the neutral side. Typically, with these tube light installations, you either choose one or the other, as in one side will be live, one side will be neutral. I have wired it up both ways, and the easier way to do it is to have one side live, one side neutral. Typically because you have two tombstones, one on either side of the fixture. Now, all this being said, in this fixture it had a pull switch, which I'm just going to remove, and I'm going to bypass that altogether because I don't need to have this fixture turned off and on. It is connected to a power bar, which I can just turn the power bar off and on if I desired to have both light fixtures that are connected to that power bar off. Now, all that being said, once you have the neutral connected to the white wires, and then the hot side being the red and the blue connected to the black wire, and everything has wire nuts and morettes, and all my connections are taped. And the reason why I do that is because if there's any vibrations, whether it be in the area or in the fixture or over time, whatever the case, the electrical tape will make sure that the wire nuts hold and that there is no short circuit. So after all this is said and done, we look over our wiring and we check everything. Make sure all the connections are tight, all the wire nuts or morettes are nice and tight by doing a pull test. Now, in this case, I actually connected them all together to the hot wire, as you see here. So all four of those wires are connected together to the single hot wire. And I twist all the connections, make sure everything is tight. And again, it's wire nut plus electrical tape. So it's next to impossible for this to kind of fall apart. Once all this is done, and I've checked over the light fixture itself, I will close it up, install the bulbs, and test it. And that's what you're going to see in the next part of this video. Now we're just taking an overlook from the hot side all the way through to the neutral side, and we close it up. And this light fixture has two fasteners. There's just two pieces of hardware. You can see the hole right there, and that's what holds the shade on. That protects the light bulbs. Some fixtures have shades, some don't. This one does, and it helps with reflecting the light outwards. And when you go to install the bulbs, and what I've done commonly here is we'll actually label the live side L and the neutral side N. So if anybody in the future installs a light bulb, because LEDs are directional based, If you flip it around the other way, the bulb won't work. So once the bulb is installed, you get that little click and you're good to go at that point. And that's when we're going to be testing the fixture. All fixtures are tested, and you'll see in my other videos when I'm working with light bulbs, before I put the actual shield on, I will test the fixture. In this case, it's just on a table, so it's easy for me to remove everything and find out why the lights are not coming on. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, please leave them down below, and I'll get back to you guys as soon as I can. Please like, share, and subscribe. And if you have any ideas for upcoming videos, feel free to drop a note, and I will see what I can do to make those videos happen. Here we are about to test and plug it in to a 120 outlet, and the lights are on, working as they should. Thanks for watching, guys.